Hi everyone, I'm Joe, and I should do this review long time ago, which I didn't do because I was busy for doing my work, and then I was thinking I have to do this properly, but I just keep thinking I have to do this, do that, so it just make it huge delayed. For you guys who see on the table, sorry for the table is a little bit messy because I was just not cleaning. I was thinking I will do a quick review for what I purchased, and as you see in my hands, that you're probably going to understand what I'm talking about today. But for the person who don't know what I holding to, that it's okay. I'm going to explain to you. It's an oil catch cam, specific for my car, the Golf 7.5R. But there is some issue, and I have different brand on the table. This just a summary. It's not really deep review. That we specifically going to talk about the APR's one, and also the Leo Motorsport, and the one which here, the biggest one, the 034 motor. We're going to talk about it a little bit, and we're also going to explain how does this thing work. Okay, so let's just get into it. First, there is several different type for oil catch cam. There is a full change version. You also change your PVC valve that you because eventually it's going to fail. It's a plastic part in your car. It's going to fail one day. But there is several company make the also including this part which you change your entire system from the PVC valve. But I'm not really recommend the daily user change it because I didn't change in my car. I still put it here. I only choose to use the cam for several reasons. Because the first, there is a single way valve inside the PVC, and that provide you to let air out, not in. And for most racing operation that you using to, for example, racing line or Zero Motorsport, they simply just cancel it. They make the component which is simpler and more reliable. So when you do it like track day or the car you specific built for track, you don't have, because anyway the air pressure is always going to be negative, so you're only going to suck out air from the engine top. You're not going to dose any air back, even so, because you always keep the RPM high. So that's a good way to change it, because since the valve was canceled, there is no pressure above it, so they're supposed to make you run more smooth in the high RPM. That's my guess. I was thinking maybe because that. So that's why I'm not really recommend if daily user you don't use that much high RPM and you're not going to do race a lot. Probably just keep the PVC valve on. Just keep it there. I mean, it's going to break. You just change it. It's not that expensive. I think around 200 or something like that. So just let's talk about the cam. Okay, as you can see, the cam itself is easy. There's two holes. You can see one for in, one for out. So when you come in with hot air inside from your cylinder head, that with the gas, also with some oil, they're going to recycle into this cam and they cool it down, so the oil going to drop, no longer vaporize. So when the air go out, it's supposed to be more clean, and then into your intake manifold again. So you recycle it. In the past, the car factory don't care about the air pollution or anything. Nowadays they care more about environment. So they supposed to recycle the polluted air into the intake manifold. So you're going to burn it and then make the air more clean. But in the past they just don't care that you're going to have a. Sometimes you just if you see a really old car, sometimes it just directly linked to the floor. Just there you go. And so for the environment reason, we strongly not recommend that. So that's why you have a oil catch cam that catch your oil, obviously. But why, if this catch cam is good, why the manufacturer don't use? I think the main reason is it's have to be maintained. You're going to require one more thing you have to do on your service. And also most people just don't bother. They just feel okay that the dirty air into your intake manifold. Yeah, it's not going to damage your engine right away. I mean, for a long term, it's obviously going to cause some damage, like build out the carbon. But I mean, it's just not really that serious unless you really want to take care of your car and you prepare for using long time and you don't bother to do some extra step. It's good. But is that necessary? It depends. So I do it. I put it in my car. I mean, I like run clean air. But yeah, for the people who just using for daily driving, maybe this is not the type thing you want to modify. And there is several different way for mounting this. APR's one is this is a black kit, and then it mount with their intake, air intake. So it don't fit anywhere else. You have to combine. I think they have the kit which you can mount on the car, but this kit I have right now is they mount on the air intake. So you have to mount in next to your air intake, and which the air intake is quite small. I think it's quite compact that you can fit inside right away. But for the 034, and then I put on my car zero. I first purchased 034. I think it's good, quite good product. But why I still also buy the Leo Motorsport? Because for several reasons. That first, it don't fit in my car. But the person who owns 7.5 Golf, doesn't matter GTI or R. I buy it for R because you can see here is the your wash tank, your wash wiper water tank filter here. For GTI is supposed to be the on your left hand side, but for R it's going to be your right hand side. Oh no, for left hand side, right hand side. It doesn't matter. It depends on where you see the car. But anyway, it just won't fit because the engine hood is slightly changed. The support is supposed to be crossing here, but instead crossing here, they just cross on top of this thing, so it won't fit. It won't fit for no matter how I try. I try to slice this or just only use one buckle and it just won't fit. It's a good buy, but it just won't fit. I just still try to think a way to sell it. I'm not going to show where I'm going to sell it. But for the three of the L catch cam, this is the biggest, and I think it's simple to install. And it also comes with this, how to call that, leather. And then you're just going to adjust how much oil you already put inside. But anyway, it won't fit. APR one is the smallest in these three, but it comes with a very convenient kit, and just when you feel you already, you cannot tell you already fill in a lot of the oil or not, but usually it's supposed to be a little bit if you didn't change the PVC. But they come with a host that you can just simply switch it on, off. This is on and off, and the oil going to drown anywhere you want it to be, as opposed to somewhere which you can recycle it. So, but it's the smallest among these three. And the Leo one is in my car, which I fit right now. I didn't try to put this because I don't do race all the time. I want to still keep it daily usable. So I didn't change the whole system. But my PVC bowl was broken, I'm probably going to put it on. I'm not sure, perhaps. Yes, that's all. So thank you for watching. I think that's pretty much my thought of this recam. And by the way, this is the racing line cover that I think is really nice. Why I buy this in the first place is because you don't have to. You can keep this. I like this. It's like eye candy. You watch it, you make you feel happy. But yeah, no, it just won't fit in my car. That's really terrible. That's all. And I hope you enjoy this video, and I'm probably going to show you guys more detail about this. This is 034. You can compare the size. It's quite big. And then this is the APR1. It's a lot smaller. Of course, in my car is Leo one. Leo one is quite nice. That it can see through it. If I can find a photo, I'm going to post on it. That's all. And later, I'm probably going to release another video which I just recently changed my car's color. I changed it because I got heat, and then the wrap didn't the insurance didn't cover the wrap, so I have to change new film. I have to change a new color. I'm probably going to film. I'm not sure, but anyway, I'm not sure what I'm going to do later. So okay, that's all. Just tell you guys what I have been thinking and try to tell you guys for a long time. And hope to see you guys next time. Bye bye.